I'm not gonna lie. I was almost entirely through recording this, and Domino was sitting on my lap, and for some reason, those cats will either like love to either lay on the controller or lay on my phone. So she was laying on the controller. I went to move that controller, and her fat ass cat belly hit the circle button and completely backed out of the recording when I was almost done. So once I'm done with this, I'm going to have to murder a cat and any cat that gets in my way. It's a fact. Oh, so annoying. But I don't have a job to go to or anything. That was probably really loud. I apologize. I don't even remember what I talked about at this point. He talks about something interesting here, that the gods have not abandoned Rivellon, that they're being trapped. The gods are accosted by the void. I can't believe that stupid cat. I can't believe that stupid cat. Out of all the buttons to hit on this screen, there are literally two options. There is hit X to stop, and there is hit circle to exit or cancel. And that's stupid. Out of all of those buttons, one of them being completely benign, like 12 of them being literally nothing. The one that her fat roll had to hit is the cancel. Oh.
As you reach down to help, her hand falls away, lifeless. Through the haze, the death fog, you see her dead eyes, black and staring. Through her lifeless eyes, you see the dead, legion, the thousands slain that day, those you were too late to save, the hundreds slain by your own hands since then, mountains of corpses and rivers of blood. You see the motherless children left behind, the scarred slaves sold to the highest bidder. Choices you made, contracts you took. The army of the lost gaze at you silently, their loathing and reproach palpable. Encased in pitch black of deadest night, you know not which way is up and which way down. Vertigo spins your senses as you see the consequences of each choice you made, one damning choice after another. The guilt you tried to escape from lies here, buried, throbbing. It was waiting for you here all along, in this filthy chamber at the base of your rotten heart. Your pain pulses, ebbs and flows, undamned. You widen your eyes, striving to see further, but a stinging slap drags you back to reality. Rallic stands before you, gimlet eyes hard now. He slaps you again, harder.
Pity won't bring them back. Nothing can bring them back. But you can yet come back yourself. Long ago, you turned your face away from all that is light. Turn back to me, and you could yet save others. Could save all.
Rallic slaps you again, full force. He stares into your eyes with challenge.
That's what I'm looking for. That crusader courage. The courage to stand up for what's right.
Rallic punches you full in the face. You feel a familiar sensation as the delicate bones of your oft-broken nose give way. He catches your arm in one vice-like fist and dangles you above the ground. He laughs and shakes you like a rag doll. You feel rage surge within you, barely containable. Feel it electrifying the blood in your veins, pumping through you. You feel like yourself. and releases you.
That's it, Ben Nest. That fierce spark of zeal is why I chose you, why I saved you from that sinking ship. You tried to hide it behind apathy, but the light shines through. Embrace who you really are. Why did you become a crusader in the first place? You heard my call, not Lucian's. So fight for me. I need you. The Seven didn't abandon Rivlon. We are trapped here.
There it is.
You, ruthless son of humanity, you will be my champion in the world. You are my God Woken. I will grant you my blessing, fierce wolf. It will aid you on the path out of this place. And then you will have words again.
Solemn of face and bearing, he raises his right hand and presses it upon your heart. A surge of warmth and well-being rushes through you.
You may have noticed I've tried to help you. I've left the water beneath your feet so that it would aid you.
Made a grocery store run today. It's only day 3. It's only day 3. And I mean, assuming we go back on April 1st, which I highly doubt. Today's what? March 18th? 19th. So I mean, that's still 12 days. That's still almost 2 more weeks. Right? Am I crazy?
Be aware, they are not your friends. They are your rivals. They are God Woken too. See everything from 2 sides.
Yeah, just under 2 weeks. Because the first is on a Wednesday. Oh, wouldn't that be the dickest of moves? The state was like, and we're letting everybody open their doors back up. All businesses can now resume normal operating functions. And, oh, one more note here. Oh, it's April Fool's. April Fool's to all you folks. Why isn't anyone laughing? Shouldn't people be laughing? Oh, Scapor, Scaper.
Why wouldn't I be? Every so often, some interloper goes and undoes one of Brachus Rex's persons, and I must know.
Oh, we're gonna get murdered. Oh my goodness.
Only to be greeted by such banality. Not long now.
Ooh, don't you call me Buttercup. Alright, so we're gonna fight her. And we fought her. And this is it. Yeah, looking at the pig. Even though, looking at the pig, I didn't get any pork today. But I did, went on a grocery run. And, got some chicken. Got probably, I think they were about 6 pounds each. 6 pounds of chicken thighs. Well, 12 pounds. And, because you could only get 3. You could only get 3 packages of, meat. So I got 5 pounds of ground beef and 12 pounds of chicken thighs and lots of meatballs. Got lots of meatballs as well, frozen meatballs. What else? What else did I get up there? Oh, eggs. Got 3 cartons of eggs as well. So with my activity being a little bit diminished,
Any ideas?
getting away from a lot of the carbs. You know, I still have some rice and stuff like that, but even when I can get a little workout in,
Amidst the placid little pond, the face of a goddess lies
you know, it's not going to be anything that needs a tremendous amount of carbohydrates. So probably fast every third day. So today I'm fasting. I got my gamer sups, my GG energy for my caffeine, and then I'll hit my L-carnitine and just kind of nurse that through the day. Lots of water, and I got my aminos. And
Gone are my dead are they in the
so I think I'll at least be able to maintain my body fat percentage at the very least. Not necessarily looking to.
of a mother who has lost. Weep with me.
I doubt I'll be able to do enough to really put on any weight, but if I can at least stay active enough to keep some of my muscle mass. More so than when I got the flu, for God's sake. I don't need to drop 30 pounds over this BS.
Armadia truly astounding. Be welcome to our sanctuary. May you find comfort. By Armadia's grace.
But if we come to a full, like, legit quarantine, that's when some stuff is gonna need to get figured out.
Perhaps once, when the
Lots of
seven
push-ups.
gods were strong. But it has been many years since
Lots
anything
of
like
push-ups.
prayer.
Oh, look at you. Tell me, do you always sling
Oh, Tromp Doy.
child caught drawing naughty pictures in church? What are you so afraid of? Daddy's bell? Or is it Daddy's pecker?
I mean, it gets, you never hear,
Why don't we go
pecker
maybe
as a euphemism anymore. And I get a kick out of that every time for some reason.
until
I'm gonna try to bring it back. Hanks 2020, bring it back to pecker. All of the fights in here kind of suck, but I mean, look at this finish. Just pop and pop. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Unstoppable.
You come to find, you come to search, but you won't find the way. A pity. Braccus has willed it.
So the puzzle to this riddle is, it's kind of,
Judge him with a forgiving heart.
you solve it, well, you get the solution by talking to one of the rats outside this little room, and he basically gives you where you have to match each letter of the code word with the word that he gives you. So the C, looking at Brackus, is very, very. The U is awful, and R is rotten. And that's kind of what I mean with, like, Pet Pal almost being easy mode for some of this stuff. They tell, like, talking to the animals will, like, tell you who to talk to next or when a fight is coming up. And obviously, I think that's in... Oh my god, that snuck up on me. I think that's a cool part for that talent to play. But it does. It almost feels like easy mode sometimes.
He could remove the source from any creature or individual. I saw the stars he used myself. They were most impressive. Rex charged him, tried him, convicted and punished him. I know not the crime. He has to remain in his vault for all time and to prevent others from entering. Trompe was and is a creative man.
Trump
He knew
Doy.
plenty magic in his day. For this he has used to carve this place out from a simple vault, myself included.
Yeah, this is the second fight. Again, none of them are really anything exciting or elaborate. It's just a pretty basic fight. It looks worse than it actually is. Like, you look at it and you think, oh, how am I going to get to anybody? But the entire nature of this area is illusion. And so it's all kind of like that. Just that Trump Doy. That's what a name. Like, you name your child Trump Doy if you know that you are never gonna respect them for as long as they live. Like, that's what the name Trump Doy implies. My parents knew they would never respect me or what I do. And we got him against the ropes, so he gives us a little startle. But then we get him. Then we get him.
That's
And then we get to talk to the man.
Made it all this way. I'm sorry.
He trembles and seems to shudder with a quiet sob.
I'm cursed. Bloody Brackus bound me here to protect his vault. He has my soul in that jar just there. And I can't leave without it. As long as the jar stays unbroken, I can never truly die. Really? You would?
He drops to his knees before you and grabs onto your feet with both hands, head hanging.
Thank you.
So we freed him. Because we're the best. We're great. I think I just took what was the most valuable. And we picked up the other soul jars as well. One of them there's something we can do with, but the others we gotta wait a little bit.
what is this place?
Good question.
A tall woman stands amid a field of corpses, some fresh, some ancient. The woman turns to you, bitten lips parting into a grin. She tucks a small but what a ball! She stands to her full height, her lips pursed in disappointment. She cocks her head and takes you in. The stench of death and sewage suddenly intensifies.
Breathe it in. Oh. Yeah, let's be human.
Enough of that. Ave de more de mergalach. Very good, kitten. Now, I imagine you're here for the same reason I am.
She pats the bouquet at her hip.
But you're too late. These roses belong to me. Looks like we'll have to find some other way to keep you busy. Oh, I do hope that little so-and-so hasn't been talking. Those chains were in a place for a reason.
Alright, so dislike her even more.
Ha! How earnest you are. I do love that in a man. Then I suppose you aren't leaving, darling.
Oh snap. Yeah, so she is a pain in the ass when she hits somebody with Dominate Mind. So she got the Red Prince. And, I think she got him with, Shackles of Pain as well. But waited a good deal later than usual to do this fight, so managed to eke it out. Did I might have had Chameleon Cloak on Fane at this point. That's kind of when Fane starts to turn around a little bit. Once I get that Chameleon Cloak on him. Oh, that wolf. Oh, God. This thing is just embarrassing. Oy. Yeah, so pretty much just had to sacrifice Red Prince. But I at least kind of got to a point where I could start CCing her a little bit. In my previous playthroughs, this is probably the fight that took me the longest. But I think this is also the first time on one of my solo runs that I played Lose as Summoner. And I mean, holy God, that is just brilliant. These sons of bitches are so annoying. They're the ones that made this fight last so damn long. I think this is where... Yeah, I get her with a Sky Shot. Yeah. Boom! But these damn beetles. Turrets, the MVPs again. Oh, Fane. You still don't have my respect.
You see a glimmer of hope flicker across Swain's eyes as he notices your approach. It's quickly doused with a practiced scowl of the oft disappointed.
Have you brought it? Or am I to remain a slave?
Swain rears back in eagerness, grasping the purging wand with razor-sharp claws. Before your eyes, the source from within the wand surges into his draconic form, filling him with a light so bright that you must shield your eyes from the glare. The blazing brightness dies down. Squinting, you now see no dragon before you, but the figure has...
So this is basically my dream ever since I played Breath of Fire 3.
A triumphant smile dominates his face as he bows extravagantly before you.
Slave. At your service.
Breath of Fire 3 is hands down one of my favorite RPGs of all time. Easily top 3.
Such a steadfast and noble soul to help those in need gives me great comfort. I'd like to offer you the same when you are truly at a loss. When you have no choice but to Back down, perish. You will find safety in my shadow. This, I promise. All of my thanks are yours, and yours alone. Farewell, my friend.
Such a badass.
He takes no more than a few steps before he shimmers out of lizard form, blurring in midair back into a majestic dragon that soars away.
Of course, it's covered up. Damn it. Missed it. Where is this? Where are we? Oh, yeah. We just killed the one guy. Basically, there's a plague in here. I screwed up and cast Blessing on something else. He basically just asks us to kill him because he saw what it did to his friends.
Knowing the reputation of Brachus Rex, we should tread gingerly. What is this contraption?
Before you stands an ancient shrine, runes carved deep into its rock. The runes are in no language you understand.
And this is the handy part
The shrine
about
your fingertips
restoring source with the sleeping bag.
stir in your chest,
I mean, the source container is right in there, but
to be filled.
there's a lot to this game. Anywhere you can shave off 60 seconds is appreciated.
Below the shrine starts to vibrate and glow. Slabs of stone gliding across each other as it begins to open.
Lucky find.
They shall see you. Welcome, my friend. I know you seek.
Oh yeah, yeah. So we got him back, and this is basically where everybody starts to shift to the end of the tutorial.
Knows his eyes, yet doesn't say anything.
We just landed on. She had horror. The Lady Vengeance is still anchored there. Well, I went to that armor. We've got to find a way to silence those shriekers. If we do that, the Lady Vengeance is ours. Freedom is.
That's the important thing. That's what you need to know.
That's incredible. I had no doubt. You bring me hope, sorcerer. I'll gather.
Gareth's voice echoed.
We move, seekers.
I wish I had picked a few more pockets. Few people had some skill books I would have liked to have gotten.
We've got a boat ready to row to the Lady Vengeance. But if Alexander sees us bobbing among the waves, we'll be shark chow. So we split up. I take the Seekers to the Lady Vengeance. You go to the ruins and keep Alexander busy. He'll be expecting a breeze. Show him that you're a hurricane. Are you ready? We've got right on our side. A greater ally than any sulking Geist or any whinging Magister.
Is it
He takes the news calmly.
is it
A moment passes as he
is it really what you think? Because
the world as it opens up before him. He
I
nods
need
his thanks,
I need
raises his voice.
I need a little more concrete support than
You are Lucius
right.
You are his sword.
You can't help me with righteousness. You gotta help me swinging a sword, son. Right don't amount to shit.
The stone gargoyle trains glistening agate eyes upon you. Its jaws creak open, raining dust as it begins to speak.
You are not Brachus Rex. Welcome home, master.
I have never once done this maze. Every single time I don't even remember where I pick up the ring of Brachus Rex.
You're in
awaited your return, Your Highness. Welcome back.
There are a couple little things to pick up around here. There's one chest that's really easy to get, like literally right through this pathway here. Just needed to grab the item for it. And then there's a chest right there. So anything beyond that, you know, you got some fights, you got some items, but nothing that's going to be that valuable at this point. So this is where the other soul jars come into play. You can see Fane is our bookkeeper.
The jar stands before you, cold and still. A human spirit slips from the ruins of the jar. Decked in necromancer robes, she turns to you, bows, and starts to fade away to nothing.
My eternal thanks, young one. Oh, time you deaf.
The jar
Fane has all of our skill books. I figure that works well for him.
The jar shatters like glass, but a spirit rises from the shards like smoke. The ghost of a dwarf bedecked in necromancer robes winks and blows you a kiss before slowly fading to nothing.
Thank you. My death waits.
Last one.
Pictograms on the jar stand
God, wouldn't that be awful if we just left that one? Like he watched the other two actually finally get to pass on, but he just has to now sit there alone.
Farewell to both. Farewell.
They had no items.
The air around the glowing relic thrums with power as the source barrier quietly crackles in the background. As you stretch towards it, you start to hear whispers in the back of your mind. From the corner of your eye, you see dark shadows rising. The whispers fade, and the shadows retreat. But there's a faint chill in the room. The hum of the relic grows louder, and bright light starts to spill from its runes. Cracks start to spread across the surface, and it shatters like glass.
See, in our multiplayer game, the guy with the spear showed up and smashed that for us. This is one of the few looting escapades that I left in. And it's just boring. It's just kind of boring. I'm sure if there's ever times, oh no, you get off of me. Ooh, Domino. Oh, Domino. I'm even closer now. I've got 4 minutes left on this video. And I'm hungry. And it's a fasting day, so that's great. So aside from getting the particularly important item in here, there's pretty much just one more thing for us to do in here in the vault. And then we carry on. So we cast rain on this well that had completely dried up that is talking to us.
The well is now filled to the brim with fresh, cool water, but what is brought to the surface quickly evaporates any wish you may have had to quench your own thirst. You see the tangled remains of 3 corpses. a mixed mass of bones and skin from which 3 skulls protrude. They address you in unison, their voices a drone-like blend.
We thank you for water. We bless you for water. We thank you for the end of torment. Horror. Yes. Forever. To find hell at the bottom of a well. The king. Bracus Rex. The magnum with the crown. Wrath and terror. We displease the king. The king his fortune told. No divinity would he be. And so entangled our bodies and cursed our throats. Smoked the brothers of Balladur. Thank you for the water. We bless you for the water. We ask you for a fair. The fair that spare us all.
I don't think I meant to do that one. But, I did.
Laden with a burden of the coin.
So, they moved on. But I was just curious what the description was going to be once they were gone. And so went through everything again to see if I could still get the item. And I did. And so then I did it with someone else.
The well is now fit. You see that we
And got it for them too.
laden with a
And the last one.
The well is now fit. You see that
So that was a happy little discovery. Ended up getting 4 pretty good items out of those for you know, not much coin.